Hi, you lovely one, lovely sister, lovely brother, full of light and love. Now, today, I would invite you to come to your clarity through strength and easiness. Through strength and easiness, find your clarity. Now, what does that mean? Strength and lightness through clarity or easiness. This lesson turns all our ideas about the reality of our thoughts on their head. It teaches us that all the thoughts we have through the real are not real. If God is the mind with which we think, then the thoughts of that must be holy. They must see only unity, only innocence, and offer only love. So we must admit that except for brief flashes of happiness, our thoughts do not fit this description. Yet. Yet it is not like that. So the lesson to get there and to really experience that is God is in the mind God is the mind with which I think. God is the mind with which I think. Today's idea holds the key to what your real thoughts are. They are nothing that you think. Just as nothing that you think you see is related to vision in any way. There is no relationship between what is real and what you think is real. Nothing, truly nothing that you think are your real thoughts. Resemble your real thoughts in any respect. Nothing that you think you see bears any resemblance to what vision will show you. You think with the mind of God. Therefore you share your thoughts with Him as He shares His with you. They are the same thoughts because they are thought by the same mind. To share is to make alike or to make one. Nor do the thoughts you think with the mind of God leave your mind, because thoughts do not leave their source. Therefore your thoughts are in the mind of God, as you are. They are in your mind as well, where He is. As you are part of His mind, so are your thoughts part of His mind. Where then are your real thoughts? Today we will attempt to reach them. We will have to look for them in your mind, because that is where they are. They must still be there because they cannot have left their source. What is thought by the mind of God is eternal, being part of creation. Our 3 5-minute practice periods for today will take the same general form that we used in applying yesterday's idea. We will attempt to leave the unreal and seek for the real. We will deny the world in favor of truth. We will not let the thoughts of the world hold us back. We will not let the beliefs of the world tell us that what God would have us do is impossible. Instead, we will try to recognize that only what God would have us to do is possible. We will also try to understand that only what God would have us do is what we want to do. And we will also try to remember that we cannot fail in doing what He would have us to do. There is every reason to feel confident that we will succeed today. It is the will of God for you. Begin the exercises for today by repeating the idea to yourself, closing your eyes as you do so. Then spend a fairly short period in thinking a few relevant thoughts of your own, keeping the idea in mind. After you have added some 4 or 5 thoughts of your own to the idea, repeat it again and tell yourself gently, my real thoughts are in my mind. I would like to find them. Then try to go past all the unreal thoughts that cover the truth in your mind and reach to the eternal. Under all the senseless thoughts and mad ideas with which you have cluttered up your mind are the thoughts that you thought with God in the beginning. They are there in your mind now, completely unchanged. They will always be in your mind exactly as they always were. Everything you have thought since then will change, but the foundation on which it rests is wholly changeless. It is this foundation toward which He exercises for today are directed. Here is your mind joined with the mind of God. Here are your thoughts one with His. For this kind of practice, only one thing is necessary. Approach it as you would an altar dedicated in heaven to God the Father and to God the Son. For such is the place you are trying to reach, and it's all in here. You will probably be unable as yet to realize how high you are trying to go. Changing your frequency, changing your foundation, your base. It's a big change. Yet even with a little understanding you have already gained, you should be able to remind yourself that this is no idle game, but an exercise in your holiness and an attempt to reach the kingdom of heaven in you, not outside. Not as some religion tells us that it's somewhere else or that it's out of your reach. It's in you. It always has been in you. In the shorter exercise periods for today, try to remember how important it is to you to understand the holiness of the mind that thinks with God. Take a minute or two as you repeat the idea throughout the day to appreciate your mind's holiness. Stand aside, however, briefly from all thoughts that are unworthy of Him, whose host you are. You are the host of God, of His thoughts, and thank Him for the thoughts He is thinking with you. Holiness, my holiness, God, I'm giving up all my meaningless thoughts of my ego thought system and allowing God to take over in my mind so I can think your thoughts, where you want to guide me, what you want to tell me, so I can fulfill your plan for me, for today, for the best for all, for more love on this day, in this moment. That's what I'm sending you to, and I'm wishing you an amazing, wonderful outcome with this exercise, what you will have. And don't forget to share your experience in the comments, and follow and subscribe and share it also with the world, to have this possibility to truly have all your tools and exercises to change your moment into a holy moment. Bye for now. Enjoy. Ciao.